Okay, right, let's get started. Sorry, I was doing the bowing in there without saying good morning, which may, of course, made you think there was no sound. There is sound, that's me. Change today. If you look to that corner, you will see a countdown little thing that I've put in. Idea being that it lets me time what I do much easier because I can just look at the screen and see. So, ignoring it completely for what I'm doing at the moment, let's just start by relaxing the legs, sitting backwards and downwards slightly, turning the waist, letting the arms float around the body. Get ready to change and bring the feet in. Let the legs, I'm just going to come in slightly, let the legs bend and straighten. Let the arms float. Shoulders relaxed, elbows relaxed, wrists relaxed, fingers relaxed, legs doing all the work. Both legs pumping up and down. And change, one leg, then the other leg pushing into the ground. Waist turning, arms floating in a diagonal fashion. And let's consider these three basic exercises as one set. Move the feet slightly out, go back to the first exercise, sitting down and backwards, turning the waist, letting the arms float around the body, turning the head, stretching the neck a little bit, but the waist is the important thing. Turning the waist, sitting backwards and down, relaxing the legs. Bringing the feet in slightly, pumping both legs up and down. I'm going to bring my feet in slightly more just to make sure when I look down I can see my knees are in line with the feet. I don't want the knees creeping in, bending in. Hope everybody's having a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're having. Change. First one leg, then the other leg. Waist turning, pushing into the ground. One, 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 one. Left, left, right, left, right. And let's do one more set. So, turning the waist, turning the head, relaxing the legs. You can certainly do, if you're practicing by yourself, considerably more sets than I'm doing this morning, or you can do each exercise for a lot longer, anything up to, I would say, about 5 minutes. Each exercise 5 minutes, or 15 minutes in total if you like. I don't think there's any point in doing any more than that, and that's probably pushing the envelope a little bit in terms of gaining benefit from these exercises. I do know people that do them for longer, but I think that's as long as I would do them for. And change. Okay, let's stay with the legs, rolling the foot backwards and forwards. Now, as I say, today's the first day I've used that on-screen counter. It's looking good so far. I'm going to switch at 15 seconds to rolling the foot side to side. Obviously, it's an approximate 30-second countdown. I don't think it's exact. It's 29 and a half, 30 and a half, something like that. But at least it repeats. And change to the other foot, rolling forwards and backwards. And so because it repeats, at least it will be, it means we do things consistently when we're doing them on both sides, rolling the foot side to side. Unless, of course, I lose track and start chatting to you and don't notice the clock timer, in which case it doesn't matter. Go back to the other foot, circle the knee. Other leg, I should have said, but change direction. Oh, I changed direction when it said 16 seconds instead of 15. Oh my gosh, we'll do one more second in one direction than the other. How exciting is that? And change to the other leg. Circle the knee, horizontal circles. And change direction. Now we're going to take the knee and the arm up and out, up to the front, around and out to the side. No rush, just find a speed that is comfortable for you. Change direction. Change leg, up and out, up and around to the side. Out to the side, around to the front. Relax, circle the waist. Change direction. Keep the lower body still, small circles with the upper body. Change direction. Take the feet slightly wider, let the body go side to side. Not stretching, not particularly stretching, just letting the body hang down to either side. Range of motion exercise, nice and gentle. Straighten up and then forwards and backwards, nice and gentle. One more, down, up, bring the feet in slightly, circle the body, sort of medium circles. Change direction. Straighten up, bend the legs, sitting backwards and downwards slightly, circling the shoulders. No rush, just trying to go through a full range of motion. Change direction. Trying to get my legs to relax a little bit more, sitting downwards and backwards just a tiny bit more, just keeping check that my knees are not going forwards of the knees. So I am in fact sitting backwards slightly. One shoulder in one direction if you can, one shoulder in the other. As always, breathing in and out through the nose if possible. Change. So rolling the shoulders still in opposing directions, but the opposite opposing directions. Take the hands together out to the side and then on the diagonal, and then out to the side and then on the diagonal. Don't have to be 100% precise with this. But you get the idea. And then take one hand up, one hand down. Letting the hand fold behind the back and letting the lower hand travel behind the back. Take the hands out, let the lower part of the arms circle around, the upper part of the arms stay in the same position. Fairly slow exercise, gently turning the arms, change direction. Both in the same direction. Change direction. tuck the elbows in, circle the hands. Change direction. Both in the same direction. Excuse me. The picture is frozen, the audio is still going on. The picture caught up there. Change direction. And keeping the elbows tucked in, as long as you haven't got arthritis. If you've got arthritis in the wrist, be gentle with this one, but otherwise allowing the hands to float side to side, and now flicking them up and down. At this stage, keeping the elbows tucked into the body. Now let the arms, the shoulders and the hands all move, all relax, all flicky flacky. Technical term there for you. And then up and down, flicking the hands up and down. And relax. Take the feet out, gently bend one foot. Make sure the foot's pointing in the same direction as the toes. I couldn't think what they were called. Foot, toes, that thing. Nice, really gentle stretch. I mean, if you're flexible, you can do it a bit deeper, but gentle stretch is the name of the game here. Change to the other side. Making sure the heel does not, making sure the knee does not go ahead of the toe. That would be wrong. That would be doing too much. Nice and gentle. And next we're going to do some mini squats. So turn, again keeping the knees in the same plane, same direction as the toes. Gentle mini squats. If you're super fit and you want to do a fuller squat, you can, but I'm happy just with little gentle mini squats. You can choose. And then relax. Bring the toe, weight on the supporting leg bent, bringing the toe back, pulling it up. And then gently try and reach down and touch the toe and pull it up if you can. If not, just carry on pulling the toe up. Now obviously I can't see the clock, so I'm going to guess and I'm going to say gum up and change, pull the toe back towards you. And go down. If you can reach the toe, do so. Pull it up gently. Straighten up, circle the hips. Try and increase the size of those circles. Bigger circles, if you can. change direction. You can start fairly small and then gradually try and make the circles bigger. Trick is to make sure the legs are relaxed. More relaxed legs are, slight bend in the knees, softened ankles, knees and hips. Gives you more freedom of movement. And relax. Gently take the upper back side to side, leaning with the head and deliberately raising the shoulder. Can't think of names today. It's one of those days when I'm haven't yet woken up. Okay, rolling the shoulders forwards and backwards, allowing the upper spine to bend forwards and backwards, and allowing the head to nod forwards and backwards. And raising the arm, raising the leg. Just to clarify, occasionally, often, sometimes, we go in a very deliberate manner from sort of foot to head or head to foot. Other days like today, the exercises jump around the body a little bit. Well, that's fine, especially with gentle exercise. If you were doing more severe exercise, I'd say have a more, go to the diagonal. If we were having a more sort of severe sort of cardio exercise workout, then I think I would be more inclined to try and keep to the idea of going head to toe or toe to head. But when it's a gentle exercise routine like today's, moving around the body randomly is fine. We're going to switch to opposite side, opposite arm and leg, going diagonally across the body. By the time I'd explained it there, it was almost time to change the exercise. But you know, you're better than me. You know what's to do. And relax. Just gentle raising, straight leg. Check that there's space to the side. Check there's space behind you, because we're going in those directions in a minute. Well, actually in 11 seconds. Remember, only go as high as you can. Don't over-egg the pudding, as the saying goes. Out to the side. Interestingly, here I find much easier to raise the right leg than the left. There's some tension in my left hip today. That's fine. Backwards, and as I've said before, I tend to throw one leg and two arms backwards simply because it makes keeping my balance easier. Trying not to bend the leg too much and trying not to bend the back or the body. Circles. Take the feet wider, make the circles bigger. Bring the feet in slightly, circle in the opposite direction. Take the feet out. Keep going in the same direction, just make the circles bigger. Starting to use the legs a bit more so you can actually use the legs to circle the body as well as moving the hips. And relax. Let us start on the neck. Bend the knees, sit down and backwards, turning the head side to side. Bring the hands up onto the chest, chin up and down. Look to the front, raise one ear towards the ceiling, then raise the other ear. Concentrate on keeping the legs relaxed, sitting down and back while you're doing these neck exercises, so the legs get a workout as well, especially the front of the thighs. Look to the front, push the head forward, pull it back in. Head forward, pull it back in. Head upright and then take the head side to side, but keeping the head upright. I think I was turning my head ever so slightly before. I'm trying to look to the front and just move it side to side. Tucking the chin down, keeping the chin touching the chest, turning the head side to side. Can't see the clock, so I will sneak a look. It said 6 seconds, so let's assume that's 3. Let's assume that's time to relax. Take the arms down, take the head in a big U shape. Nice and gentle. And relax. You can stop there if you want. I'm going to do a couple of minutes more. I'm going to take the hips side to side. That was like 29 minutes I think we've been on for. I'm just going to go a little bit longer. Hips moving side to side, allowing the arms to float. I hope you've stayed with me, but obviously depends on what you need to do today. Or whenever you're watching this, of course. Now, let's go in circles. change direction. Now the hands in opposite directions, and you can do sort of micro mini squats as the hands come down. So you sit back and down as the hands go up. So you let the legs straighten a little bit. Change direction. And relax. Okay, that'll be it for today. Let me know, other direction, let me know what you think about the countdown clock on the screen. Let me know if you like that or if you don't like that. And obviously any other comments you'd like to make, happy to read them. I hope if you're watching this live, you'll have a lovely day. If you're watching the recording, I hope you'll have a lovely day. Thank you very much. Have fun. Bye.